Well, hello everybody. We're just getting things kind of set up here. Welcome, welcome. Good morning, everybody. Glad you're here. I'm gonna move this a little bit, so I'm not quite as loud in the morning. Hello, Grumpy. Hello, Kenneth. Hello, Kenneth. I recognize your name a little bit, but I know that I don't see your name a lot, so welcome indeed. Alright, so for those catching up on the story, there is a lot of story. But we are currently in the temple at Zanarkand. We have just entered, and this is the place where the final aeon is. This is where we find out, and pretty much unless something changes, this is where Yuna will meet her fate. So we are going to proceed down into the temple. Okay, let's see here. So this is the Cloister of Trials for Zanarkand. Every temple has a Cloister of Trials. So we're going to do this one. Alright, so that screen up there shows us what we need. These blocks down here show us what pieces will fill in if we step on them. For example, if you see how that piece with the light on it, and then you see the slightly different color to this piece I'm standing on, it's like a greenish hue, and then this one is like a blue hue. And then because of where that one with the light on it is positioned within those other hued colors, we know that it's going to be that particular shape. So for example, this one has this block, and then this block are different colored, and then the light colored one is in the bottom left. So that tells me that this is going to be a plain white square, a 2x2 square. If this is a 2x2 square, and then these two blocks are filled, then that means this block and this block are one of these other lights. So let's see. I think what it actually is I think this one to my left is a straight up and down block, and I think this one directly in front of me is an L-shaped block. Yep. And then L-shaped block. So you can tell the part of the puzzle is figuring out which block is what, because when all of the off-colored squares that tells you that it would light up, so like see how these are in a 3 shape, and then the light's down there, I just happen to know that that is a white. See, I'll mess up for you guys. So that's a white 2x2, which we don't need, so when you mess up it resets everything. But that's the puzzle, is looking at all of these that are right next to each other and then deducting down which one is which color. So this is a straight one, this is the curved one, which we know we need, this is a red one, which we know we need. Now we need one more red one, and we need a zigzaggy one. I think the red one's right here actually. Yep. That one right there looks to be a white color, that looks to be a white color, this looks to be a straight up and down, and I think this one up here is the green one we need. Or teal, I guess. Okay, so now we go on to the next room. Alright, let's see. Years of Tetris have come to fruition. You know, Kenneth, that's a good question. I would theorize, and this is a little bit me theorizing. Duh, because I just said that. Oh, I'm gonna have more coffee. So I would theorize that this is one of those scenarios where the modern day civilization does not follow along with the what it originally was, but think they do. So for example, we're a blitzball player. We're actually originally from Xanarkand, if that could be believed, because it turns out, reminder from last session, but Titus isn't real. He's not a real person, actually. He's a dream memory from the summoning of Xanarkand. But the stadium is real because the stadium is here. The stadium that we're in, that opening area we went through, was the same area that we left in the very opening of the game. So imagine if something like this was a training arena for blitzball players. Imagine if this was just a, like a sort of mental exercise type game, or these lighted squares could have been added after. We don't even know. Oh, that's right. I remember how to activate the thingy. I'm like, how do I activate the thingy? I think I have to push in the pedestals. Do I have to do them in particular order? Oh, I can walk over the light ones now and it doesn't light them up. Oh, do I have to press a button? Oh, okay. I have to press a button, so I have to go into one of them, press a button. Okay, here we go. So it could be one of those things where this was just a training arena, and that's a symbol. Probably don't recognize it, but that symbol we just saw was one of the temple symbols. One of the other temples. Each temple has a kind of symbol associated with them, and that was one of them. And the colored blocks kind of fill in that symbol. So that's actually one of the temple symbols. So we need 6 reds, 2 blues, and a green. But the reds have to be facing the right direction. No, they're directional. Okay, also there's 2 spheres right there. Sphere, sphere. That sphere appears to be powering up the maybe that's the power sphere. Anyways, so yeah, in that way where older civilizations have places. Okay, let's see. I think you get my point. Start mumbling now. Alright, so those 2 reds. So let's see. I think that right there is a green zigzag. Yep. And then this is no, that's a blue. That's a blue and a white nestled together. And notice the direction of this particular blue. If I step on this down here, it'll light up the lit one, the one above, and the 2 to the right in an L shape. But if you look at the screen, it's actually the wrong L shape. We don't need one that's configured like that. We need one where the L is kind of going downwards and one where the L is kind of backwards, which is not that one either. So that's something else we got to be careful about. So this one's facing the right direction. Let's see, and then this is a straight up and down. We've already got the zigzag, so we want to avoid zigzags. What's this one? Is this a red? I think this is a red and a zigzag. Perfect. Okay, there's a red and a zigzag. Here's another red. Okay, that's a white down there. Oh, no, no. That's a... What is that? Is that a red and a different type of zigzag? It might be a red and a vertical zigzag. Yep, it's a red and a vertical zigzag. Okay, so how many of the bottom-facing reds do we have? 2 and 2 bottom-facing reds. So we need 1 more pair of reds and 1 blue. Let's see. That's a white. This is a red. So now I need another bottom-facing red. Let's see. I think this is our other blue. Yep, and that means that's a white. Oh, we already had our other red. I did it. Actually, that might have been the bevel symbol. Either bevel or bezaid, I think, is that one. Maybe. Okay, so now we go over to another pedestal. And we hit the button. I'm so excited. So, let's see, what would I call them? I guess I would call them my mother and father-in-law, basically. Steve's folks are coming over today, and I'm going to be introducing them to DC-20, but they don't know that, they don't realize it yet. I just told them that we're playing a game. Special game. And so I have a whole bunch of stuff planned out. I have like these little cards with like the class information and stuff on them. I have all kinds of stuff. Let's see, and then we need this one again because we need that downward L. And then we need the vertical zigzag. Vertical zigzag and the other L and the other red. Or excuse me, horizontal zigzag. We need a horizontal zigzag. Is this another red? I think this is another red. Yep. And that's a horizontal zigzag. I think this is our horizontal zigzag because the other one was a red. So we've got our sets of red. Now the only thing we're missing is the blue. Oh, here we go. It's up here. Yes, Grumpy. The folks have never played anything like it, but the closest they've played is other board games like, I think they've played Catan before, but there's one they've played way more. Casa or Casa something. Casone. I'm having trouble remembering the name at the moment. And then Forbidden Island, which is one where there's just a bunch of tile pieces and they're constantly getting turned over as the quote waters rise. Like little kind of like, yeah, that one. Yep, Grumpy's got the right game there. They've played that. They've played a lot of card games and like hat trick-taking games. You know, they've played, once we played Betrayal, House on the Hill. So they play games, and they actually really love playing games, like board games. And they're not averse to, or they're familiar with the concept of like taking on a persona a little bit, because some of those games have like characters, you know. Betrayal, House on Haunted Hill, I think, has these like little character cards, like, oh, you're the psychic, or oh, you're the newsroom, or the newsroom, the reporter, and you're the investigator. Like they have these little cards like that, and so they're familiar actually with the concept. So I figure, well, if they can do that, that was my cat. I figure if they can do that, then why not play, you know, a dumbed down version of DC? I mean, when you think about it, you don't have to have, you know, an 8x11 character sheet to a degree. You just need your imagination, you know, the ability to assume a bit of an identity, even if it's not like a full-on, like, developed character. Even if you're just picturing yourself, you're still, you know, picturing things. And then you just need, like, you know, a D20. So, like, we don't have to get complicated with it. So I'm gonna kind of try that method. I've been planning this since October. No joke. And every single time it gets canceled, it gets pushed off, somebody gets sick, there's holidays, there's a vet, blah, 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 blah. I mean, I have been planning this for so long. For inspiration, or my inspiration, the 2 Jenny D videos, the one with her grandma and the one with her parents, the picture like that. Yeah. Yeah, Grumpy. It's because of that, and the thing is that his folks are wanting to hang out with us more. I think they're a little bit lonely. You know, both their kids are gone, moved out, and they're used to having people to kind of talk to every day, and they don't anymore. Oh, is that wrong? That's wrong. Okay. They're used to having people to talk to every day, and now they don't anymore. And so it's kind of like... Meow. Come here, kitten. Where are you? Come here. Come here. Come on the lap. So the reason why it started in October is because Steve's birthday is in October, early October. And so we were sitting down at his birthday dinner, and I just hit upon the idea. That was right when me and, was it Ninja in the Discord were going back and forth about making DC-20 into a card game by just printing everything on little cards. And, you know, could you theoretically play the entire game with just these little cards? You know, all your actions are these little cards, so you just hold a deck of cards or available actions, available spells, and then you just place down the one you want. Could you have all your items be cards, and then you just have one card that is like the class card, which I actually showed a screenshot of in my last Google video. Could you do this? So right around that time in October, I was like, well, shoot, if I can turn it into a card game, I can definitely get them to play. And so they're my outlaws. Wait, they're not my in-laws, they're my outlaws? I'm confused. But anyways, and so it just dawned on me, like, and I had seen that one Ginny D video with her parents, and I thought I could do that, and I could introduce them, because this whole time we have this hobby, well, me more than Steve, but the whole time I have this hobby that involves sitting down playing games around a table, and they're wanting to hang out with us more. And I just kind of put two and two. Okay, cat. I just kind of put two and two together of, you know, and there we were. So I've gone through several revisions, and if it goes well, I'll make a video about it. I want to make a video about it anyways. Oh, here it is. Here's the upside down blue. I was looking for that for forever. And here's the other blue. Do we have blue already? We don't. Okay. Blue. Okay. Now the only thing I'm... Oh, there it is! The other green. That's what I was looking for. They bring snacks. Actually, I'm going to be making homemade pizza Hot Pockets today. For them. I am stubbornly determined to make those damn Hot Pockets come out, so I will make them over and over and over and over and over and over again if I have to make them come out. Cat, you're really frustrating me right now. If you step on my keyboard and ruin the stream, I'm gonna be mad. If you want to sit on the lap, then sit on the lap. Commit or go away. She's doing this thing where she's walking onto my desk and then onto my lap and then onto my desk and then onto my lap. You probably just heard her pushing things around. She is being a right pain in the butt. She is. She's stepping on my keyboard. She just took about 18 screenshots by stepping on the screenshot key, the print screen key. That's okay, I only need one hand to do this part, kitten. Alright, we know for a fact that the... Oops. That's okay. I was aiming for the yellow one that's down there in the corner. Oh, I think that white one is, Macalania. That works. So that's probably... I want to say that's Bavel. That's Macalania. I want to say that's... Kilika. The symbol doesn't look right, but the color does. Oh, actually, this might be Jose. This blue one down here might be Jose. That's the lightning one. Catastrophe. You are correct, Kenneth. And my cat's name is Mercury. And she's not acting like a sick cancer patient right now. Now she's acting like an obnoxious, attention-starved kitten. And goodness knows why she's attention-starved, because I've been up for half an hour before the stream doing nothing but giving her pets. Alright. Cat, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna grab the blanket. I'm gonna put the blanket on the lap. you're going to curl up on the blanket on the lap, and you're going to stay there, and you're going to settle, and you're going to be a good girl. Come on. On the lap. Come on. There you go. On the blanket. On the lap. Come on. Okay, there you go. Now settle. Alright, let's see. Vertical green's here. Vertical green is not here. That's a different vertical green. So we gotta go down the side. So yeah, anyways, forgive that tangent about my personal life and DC-20. There we go. Why is that so funny, Grumpy? Why is me giving my cat instructions so funny? It worked. She's lying. She's lying down. She's, I'm sitting cross-legged in my chair with her favorite blanket in my lap, tucked up in such a way to help, fluff up the space. Because you know when you sit cross-legged, your knees are higher than where your ankles are. So I've got the blanket on. She has now potatoed on the lap, in such a way where she's laying directly over the top of my arm because my arms are holding my game controller. That is what we're working with here. We need 2 top reds. 2 top reds. Top red, bottom red. We need 1 more top red. That's a blue. That's something else. Top red. Okay, so now we need this blue. Let's see. This blue. Okay, so we've done the 4. So now what we gotta do... Whoop. Gotta take the Kilika sphere. We took the power. Oh, there's Kilika. That's right, because that's the symbol that shows when you summon them. When you do the long animations instead of the short one, you see those symbols. Oh, so let's see. I wonder if that one's Makalania. That's definitely Kilika. Besaid has a complicated one. Well, it can't be Besaid because we've got a Besaid sphere in there, so these are all not Besaid. So, maybe Makalania, maybe Jose, maybe Bahamut? That's Kilika. Besaid we haven't done yet. I want to say that one's Anima, but I didn't think Anima was part of this. Spoilers. So, You just see your screen was dark enough, all you'd see is just this white sphere bouncing around. Alright, there's Besaid. There's Besaid. Yes, Anima is the giant eldritch sea creature that Seymour summoned. That's its name. And now we're in a boss fight. This could go very well or very poorly. Okay, let's see. So first things first. Taste dog everybody. Then let's move you to that square. Okay, and then let's have you try an armor break just to see if it'll work. And that's why we moved Yuna. Alright, what do we got? We've got everybody. Okay, well let's start with Bahamut and let's start blasting. Are you being a good girl, kitten? You need to settle. You need to settle. Is it too cold in here for you? Might have to turn the heater up a little bit for her, so let's do a mega flare while I turn up the heat. Literally. Oh, or she's gonna crawl back on my lap. $22,000. Man, I love Mega Flare so much. Whoop-cha. And because it gets like 3 turns in a row, and the glyph mine goes off. Man, Bahamut is just so cool. I love his design. Bahamut. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're actually going to move Titus just probably here. Actually we'll move him here. And then we'll rather than real quick before doing that, we're gonna cure him because he took a lot of damage. And then we're going to see if we can power break it. I didn't actually see if he was immune to the other one. Well, he's immune to that one. So he's gonna attack Orin because... Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay. Cat, now is really not the time. Okay, let's see. Soft, eye drops, holy water, remedy. I think remedy is the only one that would do. Especially Yuna of all people. I need Yuna not to have I need Yuna not to have Berserk on her. Hopefully she still doesn't have Berserk on her. I don't think she does. Okay, whereas he's there. So he gets 2 turns, so we're actually going to use an item to boost him up a little bit so that he doesn't die. Okay, and then we're going to attack. That's going to get its attention. Oh, flip. Okay. Maybe I should not have put him next to her. Okay, so we're gonna res her. Don't hit Yuna! Okay, that's fine. Him you can hit. Him you can even kill. I'm okay with that. Alright. Let's, use Orin to attack. Orin's probably gonna die if we do that, actually. Cat! Let's see, we've got a lot of mega potions. Wow, 78. How do we get so many mega potions? Okay, well, we'll just do that, I guess. I didn't realize I had so many mega potions. I would have used that instead of Yuna's individual healing capabilities. Why? Why? Just why? Just why? And this is where Yuna dies, because Berserk. I hate Berserk. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I don't want to use my Mega Phoenix, but I will use my Mega Phoenix. I should still have enough of them. Okay, so now... I'm gonna go ahead and just attack and hope that I get it to turn around and focus Orin. No, of course not. Why would it do that? Alright, so now it's his turn. So first of all, I'm going to re-haste Daga everybody because they all need it if they don't have it. And some of them have died, which means they lose it. And then I'm going to move her to here. So that the glyph mine doesn't insta-kill her. And then I'm going to... I'm gonna go ahead and use... Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use Orin with a Mega Potion to just top everybody off before it takes its turn. There's those glyph mines. Okay, so now she gets another overdrive. So now we're going to... summon Shiva. Do a little bit more damage to it. 999 damage. Okay. Shiva never survives doing past her overdrive, but that's okay. At this point, I just use the aeons as blasting cannon fodder. Come out, blast it, go away. That's what they do. Let's go ahead and do energy rain, because I don't see any glyph mines down here, and that probably wouldn't hurt. Cat, you have got to settle down. I will turn up the heat if you will get off of me and stop going all over me and my desk. Wow, that energy rain did by far less damage. Oh, is she down? Damn it. Okay. I mean, she lost her haste. Just gonna Mega Potion since I have so many of them. Okay. So, glyph mines appear, but we're not at risk of any of them. I'm gonna white magic. Come on. I'm gonna haste just Yuna. And then she's on overdrive again. We don't need to though, because we're just gonna pull out another aeon and blast it some more. Alright, she's finally off my lap enough that I can blast it, and then I can go turn up the heat real quick. Thor's hammer! Woohoo, kitten! It looks like we killed it.
Yuna, we're here.
We're here.
The Hall of the Final Summoning.
Yep.
Go.
Yes.
Ooh, level 4 key sphere and a twin lens.
Huh? What do you mean, no final aeon?
Sir Orin! Everyone!
Save.
This isn't a faith. It's just an empty statue.
That statue lost its power as a faith long ago. It is Lord Aeon, the first faith of the final summoning. What you see before you is all that remains of him. Lord Aeon is... his soul is gone.
Gone?
You mean there is no final aeon?
But fear not. Lady Yunaleska will show you the path. The final Aeon will be yours. The Summoner and the final Aeon will join powers. Go to her now. Inside, the lady awaits.
No final Aeon?
Yuna, wait! Orin, you knew this was gonna happen, didn't you?
Yes.
Why didn't you tell us?
If I had told you the truth, would that really have stopped you from coming?
Yuna.
I'm not going back.
Kimari knows. Kimari goes first. Yuna is safe. Kimari protect.
Okay, 1 second, guys. She's being obnoxious again. And she fell while trying to jump, so I'm just gonna make sure she's not too badly hurt. I apologize I apologize for her. Alright, so what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna come save again, because sometimes I like to save on the other side of cutscenes. So Orin has made this journey before, so he knew there's no final Aeon, which means he knows what happens next, but we don't.
Someone's coming!
Lady Yunaleska.
Welcome to Zanarkand. I congratulate you, Summoner. You have completed your pilgrimage. I will now bestow you with that which you seek. The final summoning will be yours. Now, choose. You must choose the one whom I will change to become the faith of the final summoning. There must be a bond between Chosen and Summoner for that is what the final summoning embodies. The bond between husband and wife, mother and child, or between friends. If that bond is strong enough, its light will conquer sin. 1,000 years ago, I chose my husband Xeon as my faith. Our bond was true, and I obtained the final aeon. There is nothing to fear. You will soon be freed of worry and pain. For once you call forth the final aeon, your life will end. Death is the ultimate and final liberation. Your father, Braska, chose this path.
It is not too late. Let us turn back.
If I turn back, who will defeat Sin? Would you have some other summoner and his guardians go through this?
But... my lord, there must be another way.
This is the only way we got now. Fine. Make me the faith. I've been doing some thinking. My dream is back in the other Xanarkand. I wanted to make that runt into a star blitz player. Show him the view from the top, you know. But now I know there's no way home for me. I'm never gonna see him again. My dream's never gonna come true. So make me the faith. I'll fight Sin with you, Braska. Then maybe my life will have meaning, you know?
Don't do this, Jecht. If you live, there may be another way. We'll think of something, I know.
Believe me, I thought this through. Besides, I ain't getting any younger, so I might as well make myself useful.
Jecht?
What? You're not gonna try to stop me too?
Sorry. I mean... thank you.
Braska still has to fight Sin, Orin. Guard him well. Make sure he gets there. Well, let's go.
Lord Braska, Jecht.
What do you want now?
Sin always comes back. It comes back after the calm, every time. The cycle will continue and your deaths will mean nothing.
But there's always a chance it won't come back this time. It's worth trying.
I understand what you're saying, Orin. I'll find a way to break the cycle.
You have a plan?
Jecht?
Trust me, I'll think of something.
And the cycle went on.
We'll break it.
But how? What, you got a plan now?
If one of us has to become a faith, I volunteer.
Me too, Yuna.
That still won't change anything, you know? You'd bring the calm, and then what? That won't break the cycle!
Listen, you want to defeat Sin and keep Yuna alive. You don't want Sin to come back, yeah? That is just not gonna happen, brother, you know?
If you want everything, you'll end up with nothing.
But I want everything!
Now you're being childish.
I give up. So what would an adult do then? They know they can just throw away a summoner, then they can do whatever they like. You're right. I might not even have a chance. But no way am I gonna just stand here and let Yuna go. And what Orin said about there being a way, I think it's true.
You'll think of something?
Yes. I'll go ask Unaleska. She's got to know something.
You really think she'll help you?
I don't know. But I have to try. This is my story. It'll go the way I want it. Or I'll end it here.
Wait. You say it's your story, but it's my story too, you know? It would be so easy to let my fate just carry me away, following this same path my whole life through. But I know I can't. What I do with no regrets.
Okay. So we're gonna go talk to Unaleska. By the way, notice the temple here and what it looks like. It's an old ancient temple. Been here, we don't even know how long, because the cycle with sin has been continuing for we don't even know how long. And then this faith here, Lord Xeon, we actually have seen Lord Xeon once before. There was a cutscene where Seymour was talking to Yuna, where Seymour showed us a vision of original Xanarkand, and showed us a vision of Unaleska and Lord Xeon. And that was right before he proposed to her. And now we find out that, well, we knew that Lord Xeon was Unaleska's husband, but now we find out that he volunteered, he became a faith, which is that statue down there. Of course, he's gone now, his soul is gone. And that Unaleska said the connection between the summoner and the chosen faith has to be a strong one. And then Seymour was proposing to Yuna. That's really interesting. And also he made that comment when he was fighting us that one time about sin. Because Seymour's idea is that he's going to kill everyone. Notice what Unaleska said earlier there. She said, don't worry, you will be free of worry and pain. So Unaleska and Seymour are in a way where they feel death as a state of freeness, no worry, no pain, no sorrow, none of that. You don't have to worry about any of that. There's no sorrow and stress because you're kind of dead. And in her case, she's an unsent. And Seymour is now an unsent. So Seymour's plan that he laid out for us involved using sin in some way, or becoming sin as he put it, and killing literally everybody, like all peoples, because as he put it, once all peoples were dead, they would be unsent like him, but they would simultaneously be free from worry and sin. Basically destroy everything, and then there's nothing left for sin to destroy. That was Seymour's concept for breaking the cycle. And then, interesting in that scene there, when Yuna admits out loud that part of why she's on this path, I mean, not to diminish the idea of self-sacrifice, but there's a certain degree at which self-sacrifice, is it self-sacrifice for good, or is it self-sacrifice because you're just writing a predetermined path and you're just walking along it with no, you're letting it carry, you're letting the river float you along. And what Eunice said there, it'd be so easy to let her fate just carry her away, just to go to Xanarkand, do the thing, defeat sin, and then die. She considers that the easy path, and in a way that kind of is the easy path, because even though she has to physically fight, she doesn't really have to emotionally fight that much. She just said, this is my fate, this is what I'm gonna do, and there's nothing about it. But now she's kind of determined with Titus to potentially maybe seek another path.
Have you chosen the one to become your faith? Who will it be?
Might I ask something first? Will Sin come back even should I use the final summoning to defeat it?
Sin is eternal. Every aeon that defeats it becomes Sin in its place. And thus is Sin reborn.
So that's why Jack became Sin.
Sin is an inevitable part of Spira's destiny. It is never-ending.
Never ending? But if we atone for our crimes, Sin will stop coming back, yeah? Someday it'll be gone, yeah?
Will humanity ever attain such purity?
This cannot be! The teachings state that we can exercise sin with complete atonement! It's been our only hope all these years!
Hope is comforting. It allows us to accept fate, however tragic it might be.
No! Where is the sense in all this? Braska believed in Yevon's teachings and died for them. Jack believed in Braska and gave his life for him.
They chose to die because they had hope. Yevon's teachings and the final summoning give the people of Spira hope. Without hope, they would drown in their sorrow. Now choose. Who will be your faith? Who will be the one to renew Spira's hope?
No one. I would have gladly died. I live for the people of Spira, and would have gladly died for them, but no more. The final summoning is a false tradition that should be thrown away.
No, it is our only hope. Your father sacrificed himself to give that hope to the people, so they would forget sorrow.
Wrong. My father wanted to make Spiro's sorrow go away, not just cover it up with lies.
Sorrow cannot be abolished. It is meaningless to try.
My father, I loved him. So I will live with my sorrow. I will live my own life. I will defeat sorrow in his place. I will stand my ground and be strong. I don't know when it will be, but someday I will conquer it. And I will do it without false hope.
Poor creature. You would throw away hope. Well, I will free you before you can drown in your sorrow. It is better for you to die in hope than to live in despair. Let me be your liberator.
Now! This is it! Now is the time to choose. Die and be free of pain, or live and fight your sorrow. Now is the time to shape your stories. Your fate is in your hands.
Yuna needs Kimahri. Kimahri protect Yuna.
Well, I'm fighting.
I can't believe we're gonna fight Lady Yunalesca. Give me a break.
You can always run.
Ah! I'd never forgive myself. No way. Not if I ran away now. Even in death, yeah?
My thoughts exactly.
Yuna! This is our story. Now let's see this thing through together.
Okay. Quite a few revelations there. I think I'm gonna save him, actually. Just blast her once or twice. Absorbs. She has some healing. She's got a lot of turns. There he goes. Okay, let's see. So I can try a mental break on her. I don't think that it'll do us much good. She's probably going to have really high magical defense, I'd imagine. Okay. And then we're going to do... Because what she does is... She, if you hit her with a physical attack like how he did that, she just does a quick blind on you. Okay, let's see. And then, what else has she got? Use and pray. That armor break that we gave her way back when. I don't want to cast, because I think if you cast magic on her, she casts silence, and I don't necessarily want to do that. So we're just going to keep doing the Insuna on our two fighters here. And then let's do... Yeah, let's do Banishing Blade. I think it does the most damage. Oh, or should we just save it and just... No, we can do it. Okay, don't mess up, Tori. Don't mess up. Okay, up, la. Okay. Such a cool animation. So this is where we get into an interesting situation, because now we have zombie. Far as I know, everyone still has haste. So when they're zombified, they cannot... Ooh, oh, that's right, he has darkness. I forgot about that. When they're zombified, they cannot heal, or it'll damage them. So what I'll do, actually, is I will dispel... Because I think you're supposed to be able to use it with a dispel. So let's Oh, miss. Okay. You can't cure it with an Azuna. Oh, there. She casts regen on him. So now what we're going to do, actually, is we're going to use an item. And we're going to use a holy water, which we should have plenty of. Yeah, we'll just use holy waters. So now we use a holy water after whoever she... has a curse on, and then now they have regen, so they'll just continuously heal. And it's okay if he doesn't hit her, because I mean, A, eye drops we can get anywhere, and B, I think she auto attacks. There, see, it missed because she already cast it on him, and then also now he's just gonna like keep healing. So let's see. So we're gonna hold off on that grand summon. We already did. Okay, so we kind of already did everybody that we have. So, and I think she's gonna cast Silence if I cast Black Magic on her, but we can give it a shot. Plus, I think she's gonna be pretty... Yeah, it did 4,000 damage, which is a lot, but at the same time... And we're gonna keep... Orin still has zombie, right? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're going to cure Yuna of zombie, and we're gonna let Orin keep it. We need one character to keep zombie, basically at all times. Okay, so Titus still has the regen, so I think what we're gonna actually do is cure him of zombie so that the regen doesn't, and if Yuna dies, then Yuna dies, and we'll just have to live with that. So we'll just keep using, because as long as she has zombie, she's just gonna die. And the reason why we want to keep somebody with zombie all the time is because she casts another, Yunalesca will cast another ability that doesn't affect people with zombie. So if we have people with zombie, we guarantee somebody stays alive. I don't think that delay attack is gonna work. So I don't think she's gonna be immune to like 99% of everything. Okay, so in his case, he actually gets 2 turns before she does, so I'm gonna use him to cure Titus, who still has the regen on him. And I'm choosing Titus just because he has the regen on him, basically. She's about to go down, so we're just gonna cast more magic. And yes, hello. How are you doing, gods? I haven't seen you in a while. I take it you've been busy. Oh yeah, so casting Cura on him. Not doing us any favors with the zombie. So we're just gonna keep blasting her with black magic. Because Yuna has MP for days. There we go. So Yuna's finally down, so now he can cast a Phoenix down. And now she no longer has zombies, so now she can actually heal herself. And actually, we're going to cast haste on her as well, so that she has it. Okay, so first things first, let's see, that'll give Orin another turn. He still has he still has regen, so we're gonna keep doing that. And actually, we are gonna go ahead and see, I hope she doesn't do Hellbiter. She's probably gonna do Hellbiter again. See, why Phoenix down? I don't want to do Phoenix down. Yeah, we'll see if we can heal Yuna up. You are alive, but barely? That does not sound good. Oh, that's a lots of heals. And we'll keep him with zombie. Oh, now he has regen. Dang it, he's just gonna have to keep it. Okay, so let's see. We can at least do Insuna for that. Does that not cure the darkness? Oh, he didn't have darkness. That's just part of the zombie. Never mind. And now we see Yunalesca's true form. And this is why somebody has to have zombie. Uh-oh. Never mind. He couldn't wait. Or he couldn't, make it. So that mega death, that's why you want to keep some people with zombie, eh? Maybe we shouldn't have cured Yuna of it. We'll see if the autosave kicked in before the fight. Let's see... 6:18? Hopefully we don't have to watch that whole cutscene again. Maybe we do. Oh.
Have you chosen the one to become your faith? Who will it be?
Might I ask
I
something
think I
first?
read somewhere about
Will Sin
being
come
able to
back
skip
even-
certain cutscenes by pressing a certain button. I don't remember if it was the
Should I
Z
use
button.
the final summoning
Nope.
to defeat it?
Sin is eternal. Every aeon that defeats it becomes
Alright,
sin
coffee
in
break
its
everybody.
place.
Coffee break while the cutscene
thus
continues because it's an
is sin
unskippable
reborn.
cutscene. That is one thing
that's why
that,
Jack
as much as I
became
love Final Fantasy X, I can't forgive them
Sin
for.
is an inevitable part of Spira's destiny. It is never
Hopefully we don't
ending.
die this time, but I will be right back, guys.
Never ending? But if we atone for our crimes, sin will stop coming back, yeah? Someday it'll be gone, yeah?
Will humanity ever attain such purity?
This cannot be! The teachings state that we can exercise sin with complete atonement! It's been our only hope all these years!
Hope is comforting. It allows us to accept fate, however tragic it might be.
No! Where is the sense in all this? Braska believed in Yevon's teachings and died for them. Jack believed in Braska and gave his life for him.
They chose to die because they had hope. Yevon's teachings and the final summoning give the people of Spira hope. Without hope, they would drown in their sorrow. Now choose. Who will be your faith? Who will be the one to renew Spira's hope?
No one. I would have gladly died. I live for the people of Spira, and would have gladly died for them, but no more. The final summoning is a false tradition that should be thrown away.
No, it is our only hope. Your father sacrificed himself to give that hope to the people, so they would forget sorrow.
Wrong. My father wanted to make Spiro's sorrow go away, not just cover it up with lies.
Sorrow cannot be abolished. It is meaningless to try.
My father, I loved him. So I will live with my sorrow. I will live my own life. I will defeat sorrow in his place. I will stand my ground and be strong. I don't know when it will be, but someday I will conquer it. And I will do it without false hope.
Poor creature. You would throw away hope. Well, I will free you before you can drown in your sorrow. It is better for you to die in hope than to live in despair. Let me be your liberator.
Now! This is it! Now's the time to choose. Die and be free of pain.
Alright, here
or
we go
live
again.
and fight your sorrow. Now is the time to shape your stories. Your fate is in your hands.
Yuna needs Kimari. Kimari protect Yuna.
Good, Kamari.
Well, I'm fighting.
I can't believe we're gonna fight Lady Yunalesca. Give me a break.
You can always run.
I'd never forgive myself. No way. Not if I ran away now. Even in death, yeah?
My thoughts exactly.
Yuna! This is our story.
Alright, let's not die this
now
time.
let's see this thing through together.
We can do this. I was really hoping that I could do it in one shot. That would have been nice. Alright. So we're gonna save all our aeons for the end, so we're just not even gonna bother with that. I think in this opening area, let's see, let's do... Because I don't think Reflect impacts the... Let's see. Let's cast Reflect on, say, Orin. Oh, no. Oh, she didn't cast Silence on me. Okay. Oh, Reflect works on the blinds. I did not think that Reflect would work on the blinds. Okay. So let's reflect on our 2 melee fighters. Note to self too, though, we can't heal them now, at least not through magic. I think I hear a cat meowing at the dark. Go figure, I just got settled. So let's Vanishing Blade. Because then we can use damage to... Oh, let's see. Up, that. Oh, the animation for Vanishing Blade is so cool. Hey-ya! Nice. Reflects back. Of course, she's immune to it, but that means that it doesn't affect them. Oh, I somehow have a cat in the room. I did not realize this. Oh, and you know what else we can use? I want to try something. I want to see if the Reflect works with Albed potions. Haha! Because they're potions, they're items, they're not spells, so I can still heal them via the Reflect. And then the blind doesn't affect them. Why did I never know about this strategy? This is neat. As long as the only thing is I just got to be conscious of that Reflect for, again, my own purposes. I don't have Mix technically. Does she? She does. Okay, just for giggles. Just for giggles. What if I do a mix? And then what if I do... And Game Over Time isn't here, so I'm not sure what the best, like, combos are. But I can try, She's got quite a bit of health left, doesn't she? Oh, I can't see how much health she has left. Oh, never mind. She only has 3,000 health left. That's, we'll just blast her real quick. Pop. Okay. Second form. And now everyone who's watching this who's never seen it before knows what is under there. Alright, so we're gonna leave everybody with zombie. Actually, we're gonna hold off. They still have Reflect too, I think. We're gonna hold off until... Oh, she's gonna cast regen. It's gonna reflect. We gotta be careful of that. Let's see if it's Yuna's turn. Ooh, does Yuna not have haste anymore? What we're gonna do is... Actually, I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna not heal anyone from zombie until I know who she's gonna cast regen on. And that's gonna... Oh. Okay, well, that answers that question. Now Yuna will be the one without, zombie. Okay. And then we're just gonna keep attacking. Now, if she casts Cure on one of them... Yep, it reflects back onto her, so now she has regen, which that is a huge no-no. So what we're going to do is we're going to... Cat! Now is really not the time. We're going to Dispel. Break that regen. Cat, now is really not the time. Okay, so now, let's see, and she does not get another turn. Titus does get another turn, though, so we're going to attack with him, because he'll do, I think, more damage. And then she gets 2 turns, provided she doesn't die. Should have hasted her before. Oh, she's probably going to die. She's got 359. The Hellbiter might do too much. Alright, so she can use an item to cure herself, and then she's got 1 more turn in a row, so she should be able to heal herself. She only needs Kira, though. She doesn't even have as much HP as Kiraga can heal. Oh, lol. See, sometimes Yunalesca will do that. Sometimes she'll cast Cure and Regen on characters that aren't zombified because, you know, after her attack, everyone's supposed to be zombified. Does he not have haste? Oh, but I don't think he can haste himself because, we might want to dispel those reflects. I don't think he can haste himself because I think it'll just reflect onto Yunalesca. And I'm sure she's immune to slow. So let's see. So we're just going to attack. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and dispel the... Wait. I'm in items. Whoops. White magic. Yeah, we're gonna dispel the reflect. Cat, come here. If you want lap time, you have to stay on the lap. That's how this works. You cannot be running around like an idiot. Okay, if you want on the lap, you gotta stay on the lap. Them's the rules. Okay, nope, no. You're gonna stay here. You're gonna stay here now. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna dispel. Because the reflect doesn't work on Hellbiter at all. So this allows Titus to continuously haste everybody when they keep dying. So now I can just haste Aga, get everybody in one go. And then I'm going to go ahead and... Well, she hasn't cast regen yet, so I kind of want to hold off and see who she's going to cast regen on if she does. Yeah, cat. POV cat. See, now she's not casting regen, she's just straight up annihilating people, but that's... I guess that's okay because we can also just Phoenix down and then Orin can toss her an item to heal herself and then Titus can haste her real quick. Smack. Yep, and then Titus. Haste. And then she can heal herself. Oh, now she's gonna cast regen on someone. Oh, hey, look at that! I'll take it. Let's cast a different spell. Let's cast Thunder this time. There we go. Ow. Yeah, we're just going to attack. I don't think any armor breaks work on her, but why not? Yeah, she is immune, so it's kind of what I figured. Is everybody hasted? Real quick, before I do anything, is everyone hasted? No, most people are not hasted. I'm gonna run out of hastes, though. Alright, well, I guess we'll just keep attacking her. Well, she's gonna come up to her third form now. Now I feel more comfortable using the... Because Titus only has 2 more haste Agas in him. Without a remedy, or excuse me, an elixir. So now we're gonna have 2 surviving members. There we go. And just because nobody has it now we're gonna haste Aga. Of course, the 2 of them are gonna... Oh, I'm okay with that. That's totally fine. So now we're gonna Grand Summon Bahamut. And we're just going to blast her with a nice fat Mega Flare. And then watch Bahamut go. Oh wow, I did not think that he would get, that he would live. Of course, he's got Curse now, and he's got no MP to heal himself, so... Okay, so let's see here. So they've both got zombie. We're just gonna keep trying to whittle her down. Do we want to do... We don't have any more blast. Oh, we do. We have 1 more blast. Alright, sure. We'll blast her with Ifrit real quick. Because everyone's health is still in a reasonably good spot. Grumpy, your game's gonna be here soon, so I'm trying to get this, this boss fight through so you can see the end of it before you have to leave for your game. That curse means that his overdrive gauge can't charge. So I only really did about 6-ish, 4 to 6,000 damage because she absorbed from him so much. But, you know, live and let live, I guess. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know how many, Oh, I don't want to use, they've both got zombies, so I don't want to use, let's see. I don't know how much her max health is, but, oh, that is her max health, okay. So I could have done magic damage, but that's okay. Oh, I'm okay with this. You can cast regen on her. That's fine. That's totally fine. I wonder if, because if she casts black magic on her. Well, we did fire and thunder. Let's do, ice. That hurt. But we got some of it back. Can I do any of the breaks now? Can I do like a magic break? Armor break? Any of the breaks? Nope, she's immune to all the breaks in every form. I thought I would try it, just... water is the last element. She's... Ooh, 197. Okay, we need to make sure we keep an eye on Yuna's magic levels there. MP levels. Okay. Oh no! Berserk. Oh good. Alright, they already had zombie. She's got regen, so we need to give her a holy water real quick. And then there, she's healing. Okay, so they've got zombies, she's got regen. You might want to be careful because oh, that may have been a bad move actually. Because if she can, oh wait, we've got her.
If I die, so does the final aeon. And with it, Spira's only hope.
Then we'll find Spira a new hope.
Fool. There is no other way. Even if there was, even if you did destroy Sin, you, Yevon, the Immortal, would only create Sin anew.
You, Yevon?
Ah, Zeon. Forgive me. Spira has been robbed of the light of hope. All that remains is sorrow.
Because with her passing goes the ability to create new faith.
I cannot believe what we just did.
Let's do something more unbelievable.
What?
Destroy Sin, so it won't come back. And without the final aeon. I don't know how just yet, but I'll find out.
Okay. We did it. We got to see. So now, so it turns out, so you, Yevon the Immortal, bearing in mind that the whole time we've been journeying, this whole time, we've been praying at the Church of Yevon, the teachings of Yevon, the, everything of Yevon, the symbol of Yevon. And yet, she just said, you, Yevon the Immortal, would create Sin anew. Sort of implying like there's some sort of like intelligence or active creation of Sin. So who is you, Yevon, why is he immortal? And why does he create sin? Why is it needed to release sin on the world? I mean, look at what sin did to Kilika. Look at what sin does to people. Why would someone create that? And we got a Suncrest. And now look at the temple. Now we see it in its true form.
We must talk.
What?
There's something you should know.
I know. It's about you, right?
I am also an unsent. You are not surprised.
I think I kinda knew. It was you and Aleska, wasn't it?
When Braska and Jecht died defeating Sin, I just couldn't accept it. I came back here, tried to avenge them. But she struck me down. Somehow I made my way, crawling down Mount Gagazet. But my strength left me, just outside Bevel. That's where Kamari found me. I told him about Yuna, just before I died. I've been wandering ever since, never going to the far plane.
Aaron.
Don't make that face. Being dead has its advantages. I was able to ride Sin and go to your Xanarkand.
And you've been watching over me since then, haven't you? Why?
What's the big idea? Why me?
It is one of those things that is difficult to explain. Very well, I will show you. My memories.
Can I ask you one last favor? Nah, never mind.
Out with it.
Okay, listen good. Take care of my son. My son in Xanarkand. He's such a crybaby. He needs someone there to hold his hand, see? Take care of him, will you?
But how am I supposed to go to Xanarkand?
Hey, you said it yourself. There must be a way to get there, right? You'll find it.
All right. I will. I give you my word. I'll take care of your son. I'll guard him with my life.
Thanks, Auron. You were always such a stiff. But that's what I liked about you.
That is why.
It's a very heartwarming scene, but I just have to call out the fact that Titus goes, "Why me?" And Auron goes, "It's one of those things that's difficult to explain." And it's like, no, it's actually not that difficult. Jecht asked you to. There, I did it. I explained it. Jecht asked me to, right before he died. Okay. So now we know how Jet became Sin. And now we know a little bit more about what's going on. We know what the final summoning it was, and we know that and we successfully stopped it. Without Yunalesca, there will be no more summoners sacrificing themselves to defeat Sin. We have effectively broken the cycle at that point. But now one problem remains. Sin, the current Sin, is still out there. And then we're going to do one more cutscene, Grumpy, because I know you got to go if you haven't left already. We're going to do one more cutscene, and then after that is going to be more fluff content, more grinding. Oh man, I love the look at we're Titus, but we're in a scene that's very like a cutscene. I love this. This is unique, and that's the Blitzball Stadium I was talking about. That's where we were in the opening scene of the game.
Dad? I know. The final summoning's gone. But I'll think of something. Just give me a little more time.
Remember the last time we saw Sid, we were rescuing Yuna, and we had made a promise to him that we would not let her die.
Aren't we the happy-looking bunch?
Frana! Frana!
Where? That all you can say? Why don't you think of something?
Well, any good ideas?
Come on, help us.
What do we know? Sin is Jet. Thus you have a link, a bond with Sin. That may be our key.
So, what do we do?
We think and we wait.
Two things I'm bad at.
Because now we have this monumental task of trying to defeat Sin on our shoulders without having the power that everyone's relied on. Everyone has said it's impossible. Everyone has said you can't do it without the final summoning. And also, this is the first time Yuna's ever personally met Sid. They never actually met. She was down in Bavel when we were flying overhead before. Sid is her uncle. As she lives. She went to Xanarkand and she did not die. Okay. So now we have unlocked Traveler Spears level 3. Now we can use the airship to fly around Xanarkand and unlock stuff. Everyone who has tried, or is that just Yevon teachings? I mean, and that's a good point too, because on the one hand, it's just Yevon's teachings, but on the other hand, we went through Mushroom Rock Road. We went through Operation Mayhem. We saw people try. We saw the effort they put out, and like the scene when all of the Chocobo Knights were riding up on the beach, and there was a flash of white, and they were just gone. They were pieces. They were snapped out of existence. So, how effective can we really be against such terrible power? I mean, that wasn't even close to a contest.
We need to sit and think this through. There has to be a way.
Okay, let's see. Can I talk to Sid? Oh, can I talk to someone down here? I can go down here? Nope, nothing down here. Okay. But now...
Till you think of a plan. Get that noggin working.
So now we gotta think of a plan. We gotta figure out what we're gonna do against Sin. But also, this is the part in the game where you would really...
Still thinking.
You would really step into the side content and the power-up content. And basically, you know, at this point, we're powering ourselves up before finally facing Sin.
Rush this and we'll lose everything. We need to plan carefully.
Yeah. So...
May I help you?
Oh, no, I'm good. But this is where I'm gonna be probably doing some stuff off camera just because, I don't want to bore everybody with 3 straight hours of me failing the damn Chocobo race. If I even try. I might just skip the Chocobo race. I haven't really decided yet. I know some people would probably get a kick out of me failing, but...
I'm no good. At all.
What are you talking about?
All this time I've been thinking about how to defeat Sin. But beyond the teachings of Yevon, I know nothing. I'm sorry.
Yuna, no apologies.
But...
Apology is running.
Cat?
Yuna
The
never
keyboard.
run away.
Thank you, Kamari.
Not the keyboard.
So, Kamari, you got any good ideas?
Yevon's teachings.
The teachings won't help us fight Sin.
No answer in the teachings. Answers lie outside. Must know both sides to find answer.
Both sides.
Micah knows much. Find him. Make him talk.
That's it! Kamari, you rock!
Okay. I think that's, next to Besaid, easily one of my favorite soundtracks, this soundtrack.
Hey guys, I just had a great idea.
It was my idea. Let me tell them.
It's like this, yeah?
I just thought...
The hymn's the key.
Ah!
The hymn?
Sir Jack likes the hymn of the faith, correct?
Yeah.
That's why he was listening to it in Makalania.
Sin, violence incarnate, listening peacefully.
I know it's your old man, and I don't mean no disrespect, but...
No, it's fine. I've gotten used to it.
Let me say it. If we attack Sin head-on, we've little chance of winning. However, if he hears the hymn of the faith, he will become docile.
Yeah, and that's when we make our move. Might be against the rules and all, but who's keeping track, yeah?
Indeed.
Yeah?
Yeah, it could really work.
Yeah, it's worth a try.
Okay. Yep. Hymn of the Faith. Alright, talk to Sid to open the nav map.
Well, that sounds like a plan to me. My baby here'll take us anywhere we want.
Alright. So we can search. We can input a password. We can look at a list of places to go. And so these are all the places we've been. And this is the High Bridge, which is an area in Bevel. So you kind of see where on the map Bevel is. So this is Spira. Calmlands. Oh, so there's the Calmlands right there. There's Gagazet, and there's the ship. So the correct... I was always under the interpretation that the correct orientation is that way. So basically with Gagazet and Xenarkand being north. But I could be wrong. So this is where there's going to be a lot of going back and grinding and getting treasures and doing this and doing that and doing the other thing. We're going to unlock Yuna's Celestial Weapon and Orin's Celestial Weapon. For sure. Yuna in particular, because if we get her Celestial Weapon, all of her Aeons can break the 9999 barrier. I'm going to... I haven't decided if I'm actually going to do Titus's yet, because... Yeah. Alright, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to go back to Beast State Island, actually.
Here we go.
Cat, my god, I've never met a more attention-starved creature than you. Okay, so, and then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to re-equip our capture weapons. There it is, Taming Sword. I have the jet shot already. I'll unlock that on the ship to Luca. Alright, come here. Come on the lap. But if you come on the lap, you have to settle, girly girl. Just laying down over the top of my cables and just messing with things in general. You're just so... Ugh. Alright. And just in case we run into any flyers, he's got capture. Where is... There he is. And then we've got, let's see, Beastmaster. So we're going to go back to our capturing, because the monster capturing is part of getting the Celestial Weapons. Alright. Thanks, Slan. We'll catch you later. Thanks for hanging out with us. Ooh, excuse me. And, at least you got to see the end of the boss fight. Oh wait, we can't actually go down there this time, can we? It won't let us, like, jump or anything, will it? Nope. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Yep. Yeah, we did the Blitzball games a while ago, Seraphis, and we got the jet shot on the way to the Blitzball game. That particular Blitzball game is the only one we've played, because... not the keyboard, not the keyboard. If you want to go up on the desk, go on that side. Goodness. Okay, so this is where that spreadsheet's gonna come into play again. So let me get my spreadsheet pulled up, because this is the other half of the game. There's all of that story stuff, and then there's all of this side game stuff, and it doesn't seem very interesting. Oh, I'm sorry, cat. Go on, lay down, lay down. It doesn't seem that interesting, but actually using a spreadsheet and tracking the monsters and doing the side content is like a blast. Okay, let's see. We're in Besaid, and we know we only have 3, so we know we've got a water flan. Let's see. I'm just gonna put this here. So water flan. And what's that one? It's a cat. It's a bird. I'm just gonna put bird. Okay, that's 2, and there's only 3, I guess. So We're going to... Waka has capture. This is why Waka has capture, specifically for the flyers. Condor, that's what it's called. And then we're gonna bring Titus back out here. Remember when we very first started the game? And we were walking down here, and we had just gotten Brotherhood, and we had just met Yuna. Okay, so a water flan, a bird, and then there's one other species that's in Besaid. I love it. The bird has like 95 HP. We do have some catnip, but it'll make her really hyper, and then she'll get really sleepy. Oh yeah, in this place. Oh yeah. I don't know if you guys remember this, but every so often around, we've seen these little blue things. And every time we've interacted with them, it's all been in Albed. But we can actually read Albed now. So what does it say? Something is written here. Kilika and Bikanel join as one. Kilika and Bikanel. So Kilika, so that's the forest. And yes, I do believe there is one of these blue icons there. So I think we need to go to Kilika and read that blue icon. Okay. We need to go to Kilika and grab that blue icon. Can I go this way? No, I can't go that way. And I don't know that I want to go down here because I don't know that I want to go to the village. I don't even know if there's fiends down to the village. So one thing I will point out is the temples are still angry at us. So if we go to any of the temples, not only are they still angry at us, but all of the temples will have something called a dark aeon there. And basically the dark aeons make the Unalesca fight we just did look like a plaything. Here we go. Oh, there's our third critter. The dingo, or the dog. Even Waka can get an overkill on the flan. Okay, let's see. So the dingo, aka the dog, and then the bird was actually a condor. Okay, that's all three in Besaid. Oop, let me... This is the fun part. Maybe just to me, because maybe I'm weird, but to me, the monster capture and all the tracking is the fun part. Right.
Take that.
Onto the desk, onto the lap, onto the desk, onto... She's literally walking circles. Oy, you're super annoying sometimes. I mean, I love you when you're cute, but you're also super annoying. But your fur is really soft today. Yes, your fur is really soft today. Softer than normal. No, not on that side of the keyboard. You have to get on this side of the keyboard. There you go. If you're gonna step up on the desk, you gotta go on that side of the keyboard. Them's the rules. Them's the breaks.
No time to waste. Let's go.
Okay, so now we've got everything that we need from Besaid in terms of monster capture. Can I just... Yep, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna save real quick. One thing that does bite is it when you forget to save. and then something dumb happens and you get a game over and like you lose a bunch of monsters that you've captured. Didn't like think there would be people around here. Can I talk to you? Our friends to Lady Yuna, come to us if you are ever in need. Aww. Think we've already got the moon crest. Let's see. What do you say? Kinda curious now. Anyone's loafing around here, keeping a lookout for Sin. Alright. We're getting fewer and fewer passengers, maybe due to all the turmoil in the temples. We're headed for Kilika Island. Yeah, let's go. I do have to wonder why the roundabout way there, the way those islands are shown on the map, you could just do like a straight line across. I'm gonna explore around a little bit. Is there anyone to talk to? Oh, hey, look at this, guys. Jet sphere. Take a look. Forgot about those.
After you get that aeon from Besaid, where are we going?
Back the way we came. Then we go north from Bavel and climb Mount Gagazet.
Beyond it lies Xanarkand.
Xanarkand, huh? It's been in ruins for 1,000 years, right?
So the legends say. No one knows for sure. It still could be your Xanarkand.
Thanks for trying, Orin.
So this is peace.
I thought if I went with you guys, I might find a way to go back. But it's not that easy.
I'm sorry.
No need to apologize, Braska. It's not your fault. I should be thinking about fighting Sin now anyway. Xanarkand can wait. But I will find my way back.
Be careful, Jecht.
Hey, I'll be alright. You're the one that should be careful. Wouldn't want your little girl to cry.
She'll be all right. She's strong, like her mother was.
No. Okay, sorry, I clicked out the window, so Titus is running forever forward. I totally forgot. Oh, and you know what else we're gonna do while we're here? Is if I click out, is that gonna... Yes, let's not do that. I prefer Titus running to the looping sounds. We're just gonna deal with Titus running. Albed hints, saves, and then we're gonna do one more tab. And this is going to be the jet sphere tab. And so we found one for sure on the boat to Kilika. Okay, and then we're just gonna make a mental note that that's just on the stream save. There we go. I didn't even know that was in here. Who's got me worried? Yevon's support is the only thing keeping the ship running. These are troubled times, I tell you, what with Yevon all shaken up. Now the temples are all shaken up. It's been turmoil on shore, but it's got nothing to do with us out here. How about you, little monkey? Can I interact with you? Nope. Well, those are pneumatic tubes, aren't they? Oh, that's neat. I like the detail of the pneumatic tubes there. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. I just clicked out of the... I clicked out of the window, and every time I click out of the window, the machine treats the input like I'm constantly pressing up. Since that strange shadow swept across the sky, my little pet won't come down anymore. Aww. Can I help him? Come down, we won't bite. Oh, I wonder if there's a way I can get the pet to come down. Thought the sea breeze would help cure Sin's toxin, but no luck so far. I keep seeing the attack again. I just can't seem to get it Sin out of my head. Arg. I can't call myself a sailor like this. Maybe I should leave the ship and go on a pilgrimage. Maybe not, because we've just found out that the pilgrimage is wank. Okay, so that's the same line as before. I really want to help him get his monkey down. That probably sounds weird out of context. Yay! Play! Okay. Hey, you. Go ahead and rest down below. We'll be there by the time you wake up. Okay, so we can rest down below. Once the kids learn something fun, they just repeat it over and over. I feel like that's some sort of commentary on the video game element of this. Yeah!
Nice to see you again. You!
Oh, hey!
You really quit the Knights?
Yeah, I did. Elma was upset with me, but Captain Lucille understood. Now I'm working as a chocobo breeder on this ship.
Nice.
I really, really love taking care of chocobos. Being with chocobos all the time, I think I found my calling.
Aw, that's good to
all
hear.
Thanks to you.
Aw.
Thank you.
Aw.
Well, I'm happy for you.
Oh, yeah. I found this in one of the chocobo nests the other day. It's no use to me, so I want you to have it.
Item? Oh.
I have to go now. It's time for lunch.
Hey, I want to talk to you some more. Can't your stomach wait?
I meant I have to feed the chocobos. They get really upset if they're not fed. See ya!
Alrighty. Wait. Okay, there we go. Kitty! Kitty? Can I interact with the kitty? Nope. Okay. Doggy? Oop. It's been nice traveling with my dog. I wish we could go on forever. Pooch. Ever since Sin attacked us, my shipmate has been terrified of the sea. I can't believe it. I mean, he's lived by the sea since he was a kid. Well, a traumatic event would do that. Did you know that the warrior monks raided Oh! They say they were searching for traitors. Oh, that's... ouch. My husband was the best splitzer in the league. Even Bixen of the Luca Goers wouldn't have stood a chance against him. Whatever came of that rumor about the High Summoner's daughter marrying the Lord Maester. So it's called off then. Too bad. Yeah, I guess you could say called off. I guess you could call it that, considering, you know, he tried to kill us. We killed him. He refused to die. Attacked us as an undead. Alright, we're gonna go rest now, and then we're gonna appear in Kilika. Repairs to the village are finally finished, but you can't say the place is back to normal yet. Okay. Yeah, because look at that. You can actually go down here and see the airship in the background down there. Because if you choose to travel to Kilika from the airship, this is where you appear. So you see the airship floating in the background there. Also, I'm going to do some inventory management off screen. Oh, there's a chest there. Oh, that was from when we saved the kid. We just never went back and got the chest, apparently. Cat, if you want on the lap so bad, then how about you stop getting off of it? You know, there's a thought. Sin is a punishment upon Yevon's people, yet I fear no amount of atonement will end its ravages. You're more correct than you realize, sir. I'm having fun just kind of exploring around and seeing what's... I guess it's a good thing I'm exploring around too, because we found that jet sphere. I'll remember when we saw Yuna perform her first sending here. I hear probably someone saving the energy for a big assault. Oh dear. You can always fix what's broken, but you cannot bring back the dead. I have to learn to accept the reality of the situation. That's true. That lady's line is really interesting and really reminiscent, I think, of the themes of what's going on here, because, you know, there's acceptance of death, there's the acceptance of what happens around you, and then there's people who can't accept it. And what Yunalesca was talking about hope and needing hope. And I love the story of Yuna's journey in terms of, you know, not just willy-nilly going along with it, like not just letting her fate carry her away, but actually fighting. What she says there about she will fight, she will keep her sorrow. I love that. You know, basically not picking the easy way out. I just think it's interesting. Probably sound like rambling silliness. Okay, here's the blue thing that we got. So what does this say? Kilika and Bikinella's 1. TEPS something RS. VCOIU. Okay. If I click out, am I gonna run? Oh, I don't have to. It won't. Yay. So let's see. We're gonna go to the hints. See. I'm just gonna TEP S blank RS. And then what is it? Shift. There we go. And then BCOIU. Okay. Alright, so now we need to capture Kilika critters. Actually, we can just go back up this way, probably. Did I save? Well, probably good. Okay, so let's see. Let's go back to the monster capture, stream monster capture. Where are we? Kilika. Here we are, Kilika. So there's 4 critters in Kilika for us to kill or capture. Cough, cough. Diononyx. Dinoix. B. It's just called a B. Okay. Because Lord Orchu is no longer here. Remember Lord Orchu? Okay, this just curls around this way. There we go. We've got a bee and the yellow element. Okay, so the yellow element is the new one. Okay, there's only 4 species in Kilika. Oh, it ends here. Oh, okay. I thought it wrapped around the other side. We need 1 more species to appear. That would be our 1 more species. Regora. Okay. Let's see then how to get up to the next area. Well, the next area is just the temple. After we went to the temple in Kilika, which we do not want to do because we do not want to find any dark aeons. We came back down here and then we took the ship to Luca. And yes, we could use the airship, but since we're going in a linear order, to Luca. Plus, the exploring is fun. We get, like, cutscenes and stuff. So normally in the story line of things, this is where we earned the jet shot. But now I'm curious. Now I want to explore around. Talk to people. A hard worker too. Now he's always like this. When sin comes, everything we worked for will be lost, so I bother to work at all. Got better ways to spend the time I have left. It's kind of depressing. It's not that I like riding ships, but this is the only way. The waves, the winds, and chocobos cause the ship to rock, but it's better than the shoe puff. Last time I on the shoe puff and got an earful from the high pillow. Aw. My night shift has been doubled by the captain's orders. Doubled! There's no way I can do that. Just hire more hands if you want more work done. I've been pulling all-nighters these days. Please let me rest. Aw, poor guys. Youngsters nowadays are so rowdy I can hardly hear myself think in town. What about you? I envy how laid back the Lucans are. They're always crazy about Blitzball, even when something terrible happens. What you got going on here? Hey, you. I'm doing a study of the animals of Spira. Okay. Aw, kitten is purring. Aw. She just finally settled. She just finally curled up in a little kitten ball. Master Keenock has passed away, and Master Kelgronso has resigned. Now that Maester Seymour's disappeared as well, all of Yevon is in chaos. That's true. Maester Micah is the only Maester left. I heard the Albed attacked Bevel with a flying ship. Master Seymour's wedding got cancelled and everything. You might say that. You might say that it got cancelled. Alright, it's time to go downstairs. Yes, we're gonna rest now. Okay, here we are in Luca. Trying to sneak onto that ferry. Alright, we probably won't be able to talk to everybody because there's like a zillion people here. We are going to go up and over to the Mihen High Road. Because I think the Mihen High Road is kind of sort of the next area. Oh wait, we want to go this way actually. Wait a minute, is there a jet sphere? I wonder if there's a jet sphere in like the locker rooms. I can't go into these other rooms, right? Yeah, no. I just want to check the locker rooms real quick because now I'm convinced there might be a jet sphere down there. Where else would a jet sphere be other than like a blitzball stadium? Ooh, yeah, see?
Hey, Arin, did you get that last match?
Yeah, but I don't understand why you wanted me to. Didn't you say you have blitzball in your Xanarkand?
Not a sportsman, are ya?
Working on your form?
My form don't need no work. I'm the Great Jet. It's for my kid.
Your son plays blitzball?
Yeah, and he wants to beat his old man bad. Once I told him to give it up. He didn't speak to me for a week. Wonder what he's doing now.
Aww.
I hope he got bigger and put on some muscle. Hey, what's the big idea? Stop shooting.
Aww. Little emotional moment from Jet. Oh hey look, all the guys are still in here. Alright, well we're not gonna linger too long. We just wanted to see if there was a sphere. Cool. Okay, let's see. Let's go over here. I'm curious if there's anything along this direction too. Checking for spheres, checking for jet spheres. Is there a jet sphere? I don't see a jet sphere. I would stop and talk to all you people, but there's like way too many of you. Be here all day trying to talk to people. I don't think there's a jet sphere here. Nope. Okay. This is where you can go back and like watch cutscenes and stuff. Which is pretty cool that they put that into the game. That you can watch cutscenes. And I think it does more stuff now in the HD version, but I don't like use it. So I didn't use it in the original and I haven't really used it in the HD version either. Because a free city, the fiends could have snuck in from anywhere. Let's see. Oh, you know what? We're gonna check in here real quick. See if there's a sphere. Probably not, but that's okay. Because I don't think you can... Oh, you can see the floor. Okay. But I don't think there's a sphere. Yep. Yeah, that's like the farthest you can go around because there's people. So now... we're gonna go up and around to the Mihen High Road. No sphere, no sphere, no sphere. Oh, treasure chest, though. How did we miss that? And the infamous laughing scene that we already saw. This moment where they stood here and she was trying to cheer him up and she told him to fake laugh and he thought she was silly and she goes, you know, told him to force a smile. Alright, and now we are on the Mi'ihen High Road where we can capture monsters. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is call it here, folks, because it's been a minute and I've got game to prepare for and pockets to make. So I'll leave it there. If you have a thought onto whether or not you mind if I do a lot of the grinding off screen, leave a comment. And then I'll check and I'll see if there's like a strong preference. If people are like, no, we want to see everything, we even want to see the silly stuff the game has to offer, then that's fine. But the majority of this playthrough was meant to be story focused and just showcasing the story of this game, especially for anyone who hasn't seen it or isn't familiar. I did plan on doing an extra stream this upcoming week because this upcoming week is not a hard editing week. So I wanted to do an extra stream that was the build-a-session if there's enough demand for it. I didn't really see a lot of people in the comments mentioning it. Actually doing live session prep, not just an edited version, so real time, but and or an extra stream that's just me doing more grinding on this so that next Saturday we can proceed. If not with more story stuff, we can at least minimalize the extra grinding to maybe one episode or half an episode, so we'll see. But yeah. Yep, thanks. So thanks everyone for joining. Thanks Seraphis, have a good night. Thanks Kenneth for popping in today and anyone catching after the fact. And we'll see you all next time.